welcome back to Secret of Mana. So last time there was some running about trying to get to Chaos Level, which is a quite silly name for a location, which, well, went as we expected, but because of the unexpected turn, there was had to be a little side trip, which really finalized that, yep, that's the place you actually are supposed to be going, not this extra pathway, but this little change in how I remember this game's general progress is not bad at a bad thing. Interestingly enough, basic contact with enemies doesn't cause damage. It's a matter of getting hit by enemy attack, which causes the damage. The enemies themselves can't just cause damage by running after you. Oh, the hiccups. Unpleasant. But nothing which really can't be dealt with. Yep, just smacking enemies out of existence. I'm not bothering with that one. Yeah, I personally prefer to keep the bot characters, or I think that would be the modern term. Being very aggressive, just because it's a good idea to actually get rid of your foes as fast and efficiently as possible. They tend to be quite numerous. There might be quite lots of them. But let's just head to Gaia's Level. And of course we're gonna face some new enemies. Some kind of very typical archetype for the not just action RPG, but in RPG genre in general, these kind of basic bat monsters. But actually, I think I would guess that quite many games have very similar groups of enemies in them. There's all kind of weird wildlife, and there's some sort of primitive savages, which for some strange reason have complete full sets of armor and well manufactured weapons and all that. He smacks to that one and he's out of existence. Smash those. But there's some sort of bubbling lava obstacle on path, and quite lots of enemies as well, so it's quite a lot of smacking, and there will be many of these episodes are, well, it takes some polishing up editing to get these videos done, so the quality may be quite shifty. Spin around when I try to find the optimal combination between file size and how the video looks like. And there was a button switch, and I will say that this game's The Secret of Mana has very, you can say, keeps the graphical style, well, of course, because it's basically much closer to action than what I would say perhaps the best example of the action RPG genre of at the platform Link to the Past. It also makes it quite clear that the general mechanically Secret of Mana is more complicated, but as much as you could say basic gameplay is concerned, it's way easier in the sense that challenges are much less intimidating. Generally, the dungeons are much more linear, and there's very little puzzles. I might say that they go to the next room and press a switch there. Might be at the line of the most difficult puzzles this game has. But yeah, those slime things they are not dangerous that much, but they are very annoying because of their ability to just recover and not respawn. So, once again, with tiny little amount of puzzle, and the music's changed. Now it's much more cheerful. And there's a measure of sprites, child. And we found the village of dwarves. And they got big hornet helmets. Oh yeah. It sounded like some sort of bizarre roar, much more than a earthquake. That dwarf is dancing around as well. What is he selling? Power. These are power wrists. And generally other stuff. And it was a quite simple thing to. And while I managed to just sell all that junk as well, which really isn't much. And I would say that in this game, the money is not much of an issue. Because you can fix that problem quite easily. There's not much of, you could say, truly big expenses. And there's a big one again, another big room. What is this? Well, let's play it. So there's got some sort of weird sideshow going on. Looks like a scam. Oh. Okay, that's for big money. Okay, let's donate, you know. Oh, great. Oh, if it grows up. Well, how sort of fake creature. Well, something strange, because that guy seems to go pretty shady. Let's get here and see what's going on in here. Oh, so the elder of the dwarves is actually a scam artist using that minuscule character. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, might be. Yeah, so it seems like the sprite is something like a scam artist confidence trickster. Yeah, alright, it's cool. And it's got a unique sprite with lots of animation frames, so that's quite heavy foreshadowing about how things would happen. Yeah, once again, oh, yeah, here again. So let's just go and make a use of the saving function. Yep, 3 beds only. In every inn, there's only 3 beds. That's kind of foreshadowing. Yeah. Saving. So let's just make this very determined stroll to the blacksmith's place and see what's going on in here. Oh, that guy looks special. Okay, you work with this. Oh yeah. Well, that actually gives me an idea about well, not at least that means now I can get the axe about it. The guy get an inspiration. And oh, earthquake. Yep. My new and improved sword just found itself something to test it on. Yep. There's a new boss monster. Yep, it appears from the box. Spits some gunk at me. And generally looks quite obnoxious and unpleasant. Well, the basic trick is still quite simple because this is not just a regular RPG where you could just bash out some big, heavy, beefy attacks. Well, that can be done. Oh shit. Okay, and once when the character gets bad shape, it's still possible to I failed. But there's a trick that you can use to haste and prevent death by blasting out the healing spell before there is some kind of mention about, yep, character went out dead. But the boss monster is out of existence. Way to go! And I even got the spear's orb. So the fake creature with a big white laughter. Oh, and I also knew okay, sure. Okay, and let's name this. Of course, using Final Fantasy names, using the first, you could say, roguish character of Final Fantasy games, or at least more obviously roguish character of Final Fantasy games, Prince Edge of Eglon from Final Fantasy IV. So let's name him Edge. He doesn't have much hit points at this phase, but and another weapon. I've got 2 weapons now. I got because the Edge himself is carrying boomerang, but also of course every other weapon as well. So there's not much of, you could say, issue with that. And there's the what's. Well, yeah. Well, that might be true. Oh, getting in. But let's just stumble back and see that can he actually make use of the Fierce Orb. But didn't got enough money. No biggie, it's not that much of a big deal. And use of axe. And axe has a function. But I would guess that this could be actually quite a good moment to save the game because, well, stuff happened a lot. Plot got progressed. So let's just save the game and continue next time. The crowd room is full. Those are the 3 heroes of mana. So, see you next time. See ya.